Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for, oh my goodness, May 27th. It's been a while. May 27th, 2025. Coming back after the holiday weekend for Memorial Day and here in the United States, and sensing just how delicate sometimes things can be. Not feeling ready for the beginning of the week, even though it's going to be a short one, and sensing that I'm a little out of balance, and so I got to figure some things out along the way. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Here in the mobile office, getting ready to head into the main office, and thinking a lot about stress. I had a conversation with my daughter over the weekend about what stress was. At one point, we were talking about things that needed to happen, and she'd said, "My goodness, Dad, you're stressing me out. You're stressing me out." And I probably was, not intentionally, certainly, but probably was. And I had a chance to reflect on that, and I thought about some different definitions that I've heard of stress. As a psych major, I heard a bunch of them, and as a human being, I've heard quite a few since then. The one that I think I like the best is that stress is the emotional reaction we have to the difference between our skills that we perceive we currently have and the skills that we perceive we need to move to the next level or to handle the next challenge. I like that a lot. And the reason that I like that is twofold. Number one, it focuses on our acknowledgement of the skills. Because stress oftentimes stress is the emotional reaction. Stress is not necessarily the physical reaction, it's the emotional reaction that we have to a situation. And so when we say we're stressed out, or when we say that we're dealing with stress or any of those kinds of things, oftentimes it's the emotional reaction in the space between recognizing where we want to go and acknowledging that maybe we don't know how to get there. That's stress. And when I think about it in those terms, I find that applies really well. That's the stress that I feel when I'm working on a new car project. It's the stress that I feel when I'm going to a new location. It's the stress that I feel when I'm going on a vacation someplace. Yes, I have stress when I go on vacations, because I'm thinking about what do I have to prepare for? Do I have the right equipment? Do I have the right clothing? Am I ready for the trip? I love the idea that I disarm stress to a certain extent by recognizing all it is my emotional reaction to this fact that I sense a gap between where I want to be and where I am. The other reason that I really like that definition for myself is that it gives me the clue. I mentioned a little of it in this idea of disarming stress by acknowledging that all it is a gap between where I want to be and where I currently am. The easiest way, the two easiest ways to disarm stress in those situations. The first one is to sit with the emotion. Leo Babautua in his blog zenhabits.net does a wonderful job of talking about sitting with the emotion, listening to it, trying to figure out what information, what lessons it has for us to learn. And when I sit with the emotion just for a few breaths, a few measured breaths, and listen to it and learn the lesson, it oftentimes, that's where I figure out, oh, this is the skill I need to add to my piece, or this is the skill that I currently have that I need to bring to bear, or this is the real distance. This is not perhaps as catastrophic or as huge as I thought it might be at first. That's a powerful piece. But the other tool that I find is taking action. Take immediate action. Take action in a direction. Action disarms stress. And so for me today, as I'm going into work, I'm sensing a little bit of stress. The stress for work today is all about the unknown, because when I come back after a long weekend, there's always unknowns. And so I'm feeling a little stressed. And I'm just going to take action. I'm going to dig into my email. I'm going to dig into the chats that I have, and we'll see where it goes from there. I hope this has been useful. It's been good for me this morning to kind of verbalize and vocalize what it is that I'm going through and how I'm going to handle these things. So I'm glad for that. Hopefully it's been useful for you. If it has, please share. Please let more people know about what we're trying to do here. And in the meantime, my name is Todd Wente. This has been The Path to Progress. Nullum Diem. We'll see you next time.